I am blessed because I'm alive today. I woke up and walked to class. I can stand here and I can speak to you all. Pray your way to a better day. When I went on my trip to Puerto Rico as a part of the Asylum Scholars Program, I got to serve a local community that on the outside would look impoverished, it looked poor. You would go there and you would say, I wouldn't want to live here. But that's not what I saw after I got to meet the people there. What I saw was a community that helped each other, even through the darkest days. I know we experienced Hurricane Sandy, so we know what it's like to not have power, not have running water. But what happens when there's no rescue squad right there? What happens when there's no one to call? That's what these people had to deal with when they were hit with a really bad storm, and they had no power, no help, nothing. There was one house that did have running water, and they lined up for about a mile back and waited for hours together to get water and help each other. I was inspired by that sense of community. Pray your way to a better day. Now back home here in New York, I volunteer my time at Seaman Society. Some of you may have gone there and seen the kids there. We get to tutor kids who might not have the best education, resources, and the parental support that we have at home. Now, going there, I have learned an abundance from the kids, probably more than they will ever get from me. I tutored this one little girl named Kyla lately, and she is the sweetest little girl. She's in first grade, and she has such struggle reading. A couple weeks ago, she would look at a word, think of whatever came to mind, and say that word. So I had dog when it was like, I want to go swimming. Dog, 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 you know? And now, she's actually reading. I've made huge progress with her, and it's such a fulfilling feeling to teach someone how to read. I don't think there's a better feeling. I couldn't stop smiling after that tutoring session. Pray your way to a better day. This past weekend I went on a Search 5 retreat. I recommend it for everyone. No matter if you're religious or not, it's a great way to go and get away from everything and just find yourself. Stop with the cell phone, stop with the electronics, just find peace. And I truly did through this experience. The life you live is the lesson you teach. This is a great, great quote. I think of when I thought of Seaman Society, when I think of Puerto Rico, Search 5 retreat. I want to teach today for the kids tomorrow. I want to find myself through these experiences of either a retreat or going to Puerto Rico and actually not having to say goodbye to my old self and looking around me and looking at the sky and not finding who I am. But when I die, I want to look back at my life and realize that everything's going to be okay. Pray your way to a better day. I'm going to leave you with one last story. It's quick. It really changed my life. It's about the Golden Gate Bridge. It's very common for people to go there to commit suicide. And this story just blows me away. This one man walked to the bridge and jumped. In his apartment, they found a note. It said, if one person smiles at me on the way to the bridge, I won't jump. He jumped. What does that tell you? Not one person smiled at him. Not one person took time out of their day to look up and see him. Do you want to be that smile? Do you want to change someone's life? Will you be that person to save someone